Hello everybody. Good morning. Welcome to another daily vlog. If you're new, I vlog every single day over here on my YouTube channel. I'd love to have you join. Okay, so it's like 10:30. I've spent the morning just getting a few things done. I actually put some chicken in the crock pot. So I get this question a lot, like, how do you do your chicken? Because I like to pre-cook it and then I will have it for future recipes. You can even freeze it already cooked. It just makes things a lot easier, and I'm not a big chicken person, so I like to prep a bunch of it at once so I don't have to do it that often. It's so funny because Lucy's here. She's still not feeling good, but I hope this is the last day she's going to have to miss school because she's been feeling way better today. But I'm just making sure, since I had to get her yesterday, that she's fully recovered from her little stomach virus. Anyway, she was like, "Mom, your face looks like you're so disgusted." I'm like, because I was like dealing with the chicken. I'm like, I am. But anyway, this is how I do my chicken. I just put the chicken in the crock pot, frozen, I usually do like partially frozen as soon as I can like break it apart from each other because mine was in a big pack, and fit it in my crock pot. You can put it frozen or fresh. I season it with like garlic powder, salt, pepper. I have some like chicken seasoning I like, so I put that on there. It's just from Kroger. It's called chicken seasoning. That's it. And then I fill it with a little bit of water, put the lid on it, let it go on low all day for like 6 or 8 hours, especially if it's frozen. It needs, that long to get really cooked through and tender. And then once it's done, I just take a hand mixer and just shred it with that. It takes like just a minute to do that. And then you have perfectly cooked shredded chicken. You can put it in wraps, you can put it in recipes, you can put it in salads or whatever. It's very versatile. So I'm prepping that today. Like I said, Lucy's home, so we've been just hanging out a little bit this morning. I have only 1 or 2 more days before my book is going to be taken away off of Libby. When we moved, I had to change my library card, and actually my one from Indiana expired, so I can't even use it anymore. But the Libby here is not as good. You only get books for 14 days. There's no way to extend it, and they just don't have as much. But anyway, I am reading a really good book, Flicker in the Dark, and I only have a couple more days. I'm only about halfway through, so I'm just trying to spend some time reading today. We're just kind of taking it chill. Letting Lucy recover. They've been playing Legos, her and Mark, all morning, and it's been awesome. I'm like, Lucy, me and Mark love when you're here. And she just gets to play with him. And they're doing great. She's doing great. So she probably could have gone to school today. I just wanted to make sure, since, she was not feeling good yesterday, that she had a day to just make sure she's good. So seems like she's feeling a lot better. But anyway, y'all come hang out with me today. I also have 100 more bags to stuff for our trunk or treat. It's not really trunk or treat. We're calling it Blocktober. This is like a big block party at our church on Halloween. So I have about 100 more bags to stuff. I have candy everywhere, like everywhere. But I love doing stuff like this. So I'll work on that a little bit this morning. But anyway, y'all come spend the day with me. We're going to have a great day. Of course, Nate the Great, he's at school, so we miss him. It's weird having 2 out of the 3 kids here. It's like I'm missing somebody. But anyway, y'all come spend the day with me. I will carry you guys around and we'll just spend the day together. Okay, everybody, it is now 1 o'clock. I definitely think Lucy is feeling better. She was able to eat a little more today. She's had grilled cheese for lunch, and she's been playing and all that. So I'm very glad that she's feeling better and should be good to go to school tomorrow. I just laid Mark down for quiet time. I have really spent a lot of time reading, and I'm still not done with my book. So I think we're just having like a reading day or just a chill recovery day. I have done a little bit around the house, but I haven't started back on the candy bags yet. I figure I'll do that once Nate gets home. It's easy for me to sit in here and do homework or do whatever I need to do, and also stuff bags. Lucy and I also worked on some of her work that she's missed out on. Went over some spelling words. She's also got like a test tomorrow in geography. They're doing like the United States like in groups. And so we're doing the Midwest, I think is what. Hold on, that's my phone. Layla about sat on her. So yeah, she's got to study the Midwest and I think she's about there. But I'm just reading this book and I'm really enjoying it. So I really like Stacy Willingham, and this book, A Flicker in the Dark, is really good so far. So I'm just gonna sit here and read. I've got my big, huge Stanley cup. I've been trying to drink more water and stay more hydrated. And I have discovered that if I fill this up with just like regular like tap water, or like it's out of the fridge but it's not super chilled, I don't put ice in it, I find it much easier to drink water that's not super duper cold. So that's been helping me get some extra water in. So we're just having a little bit of quiet time right now. I will check you guys back when Nate gets home and, you know, chaos ensues, and once the kids get all up and are running around and playing and all that, we'll figure out what we're going to have for dinner. I have no idea. I have that chicken in the crock pot that I'm just prepping. I may do something with that. I also thought either today or tomorrow I would prep my HelloFresh meals. I don't normally do this, but I just kind of want to cook them all up and then just reheat them. I just feel like get it all done, and then dinner time will be really easy. You can just heat stuff up. David can take it with him to work or whatever the next little bit. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow and set us up for the weekend. We don't have many weekend plans. We're kind of getting ready for our Blocktober event and all of that. So I can't believe we've been planning it since we first moved here, really. And I can't believe we are so close to it happening. So I really am praying that it's going to be a really great success. So stay tuned. We'll be taking you guys with us to all that. But anyway, it's a beautiful day here. It's sunny and breezy. The fall weather has just completely left us though, and it is pretty warm. So I'm hoping, like, today is October 26th. I know usually Halloween even can go either way in the South. You can have Halloweens where it's freezing cold. We've had many of those. You can have Halloween where it is blazing hot still. It's just really hard to know. I am pumped for fall though. I am pumped for November, Thanksgiving season, and then into Christmas. I'm just so ready. 2023 has probably been one of the hardest years of my life, and God has been so good to us though. And just looking at how faithful he's been, it's insane to look back and see all of the steps that he's orchestrated and everything this year. But it's been a very challenging year, and so I'm really looking forward to 2024. 4 is my favorite number, and I don't know why. It just always has been, and I just feel like this is the year. Like 24 is the year. It's gonna be a great year. I'm just believing for it. So anyway, I'm gonna sit here and I'll see you guys back later. Guys, the kids are outside playing. Nate is home now, and it looks like it's about to rain, but they're out there playing for now. And they just brought me all of these tomatoes. I can't believe our tomato plant is still giving us little baby cherry tomatoes. These are so good too. They're really, really sweet. So if I have a salad tonight, which I'm probably going to have because that's what I've been having every night because I'm weird and a creature of habit, I am going to put a couple of these on there, or some of these on there, and then Lucy will probably like to have some too. They're so good. They're like candy.
Like a worker, promise keeper, light of the darkness, my God, that is who you are. 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 Hey. Even when I don't see that you're working, even when I don't hear that you're working, you never stop.
Our garden is literally like dried out. It's so sad. But our tomatoes, y'all, they're still producing these little tomatoes. So we got some green ones. There's just a couple yellows over there. Oh, I feel the rain. I feel the rain. And look, we have just a couple flowers that are hanging on for dear life. But it always kind of makes me sad to see it kind of dried out. All right, you guys, here we are at the end of the night. It has been a crazy day. I have been really busy. I haven't had a second to talk to y'all. Let's see, I did finish my book. That was the calm part of the day. I gave it a 9 out of 10. So if you haven't read it, I would recommend it. It was a really quick read, a really good read. It would have been quicker for me, but we have just had a lot of stuff going on. Haven't had the time as much as I wanted to read it. We made dinner. So we had pizza for dinner. I had some frozen pizzas and the kids had that. But I just wanted something a little bit lighter. I've really enjoyed eating kind of healthier dinner meals and just feeling really good when I go to bed, not super full, just really light. And so I remembered a few days ago about this recipe I used to eat all the time when, gosh, I guess it was like 3 or 4 years ago. And it's like a cauliflower pizza crust. And y'all, let me tell you this. I hate cauliflower. I do not like cauliflower rice. I don't like the smell of cauliflower. I don't like it raw. I don't like it cooked. I don't like it any which way. But for whatever reason, I actually really like this recipe and it's super easy. You don't have to pre-cook the cauliflower. You just have to grate it. It's a really simple recipe and I can't believe I even remembered it. But all these years later I do. It's a cup of really finely grated cauliflower. I use the smallest grating sitting, or the greatest. I actually use my rotary grater and I use the very finest grate on that. So it's a cup of that, 1 egg, and 1/4 of a cup of mozzarella cheese, and you just mix it up. You put it on a parchment paper and you like make it the shape of a pizza crust and you make it as thin as you possibly can without having any holes or anything. So you just make it really thin. I'll have to show you guys the next time I make it. You bake it for like 22 minutes, flip it over, bake it another 7 or 8 minutes. Then you top it with whatever you want and it's really good. Like, it's not crispy. It's almost more like a flatbread, but let me tell y'all, there ain't no taste of cauliflower in it. I don't know how. I can sniff out cauliflower. I hate it. I don't like any vegetables mixed with cauliflower. I do not like I said, cauliflower rice is like an abomination. I hate it. But this was so good. I just put some pizza sauce and mozzarella cheese on there and a little bit of Parmesan and crushed red pepper. But I thought it'd be really good to make like a buffalo chicken pizza or like a white Alfredo pizza. I'm just like having all the ideas, maybe putting some spinach on top. Anyway, that was super good. And then we did bath time and what am I trying to say? We did bath time, we did homework, and then I stuffed another 50 candy bags. So y'all, I have 50 left. Part of me wants to just go ahead and finish it tonight and be done with the candy because I'm kind of over it. It took me until like bag 400 to get over it. It's been really fun, but I'm kind of over it now. But I'm just done. Like, I am so tired. I'm gonna do the next 50 tomorrow. But it's been a really fun night, and I actually made 2 more of the pizza crust and froze them, so you can freeze as many as you want. I just freeze them in a gallon-sized Ziploc bag, and then you just pull it out and you can use it. It's really awesome, and I don't know why I stopped making them. I used to make them all the time. Do y'all ever do that with recipes? Like, you make this dish all the time and then you forget about it and then it's like years later and you're like, oh yeah. I'm so glad I remembered about it because it was so good. But anyway, I feel like there was something else I was going to tell y'all. We're not going to watch Big Brother tonight. I'm going to go to bed. Actually, I think I'm going to take a bath. So we will be delayed on Big Brother happenings, but by the time you guys are seeing it, I'm sure I've already seen it. We'll see. But it's coming on tonight and it's a double eviction. And part of me is like, I should stay up. But part of me is like, I'm so tired. Lucy is feeling 100%. She is back to normal. Thank goodness. This stomach virus, I think, was the worst ever. Like, it was like 3 days. But good news is, so far, no one else in the family has gotten it. She's feeling a lot better, so I'm going to print her out an excuse. I need to do that, school excuse, like all the mental lists I have. School excuse needs to be printed for her. But anyway, the boys are situated, she's situated, and I'm going to get to bed here soon. I love you all so, so, so much. I'm sorry I haven't been as busy or as much on here, but I've had a lot of emails to answer for YouTube and different things I'm working on. It's just the day has gotten away from me, but I love you all. Thank you for joining me today. If you like the vlog, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you're new. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Promise keeper, light of the darkness, my God, that is who you are. 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 That